Okay, I just want to talk about the leadership seminar. I've been going to these leadership seminars for years. Why do I keep coming back? Before I get into that, I just want to get some people up here. Any of you who are going for your first leadership seminar? Anybody? I'd like to get you up. This is the one that's happening in February is your first leadership seminar. Yes? Yes? Okay, good. You're going to learn to speak up as well, huh? Okay, I just want to hear from you guys why you have decided to come for this leadership seminar. We'll hear from you first.
Because I missed the last one.
He missed the last one.
Well, yeah, I missed the last one. I really want to see how this really works out.
Okay, and you've heard a lot about it.
Yeah, all our recordings are mainly, I think, from the WLSS, so I'd like to see this thing live and see what makes all these people tick.
Okay.
Some of my organization.
And obviously you've heard the CDs and all that. And then you're wondering what really happens there.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Why are you coming to the first meeting?
Okay, because I wanted to learn more on how to build a business in a better way and from a better person like Sean Anderson.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
Maybe just you guys come a little closer here and tell them why you're coming to the first meeting seminar.
Okay, I'm coming because I am still not clear about the modus operandi of the business. So I was promised that I'm going to learn more.
Okay, get more clarity.
Yes.
Alright. And you, sir?
I'm looking forward to, moving forward in my business, and I want to hear 2020 speak, so I want to learn a lot about it.
All right, thank you everyone. One is curious to find out because he's heard all the CDs. Another one is just want to get more clarity, and some people just want to know the modus operandi. And people come in for different reasons, for the leadership seminar because they've heard so many things, and you're going to get different things from it as well. So you've made a very wise decision. Now, I want to speak to the people who are coming for the leadership seminar for the second time. This will be your second time to a leadership seminar. Anyone here? Second time to the leadership seminar? Yeah, give me a round of applause. Yeah, it's my club. Second leadership seminar. From you, sir, why are you coming for the second leadership? What made you decide to come for the next one?
Obviously, the first time I went, I was still very new in the business, very new, extremely new. I knew nothing about it. So I went for the seminar and I realized how much I could learn. And besides just doing the business alone, it's something like an education where you continuously learn and gain a lot of knowledge. So I'm just thinking it's only going to help me learn more. I have to go for it.
Alright, so you want to learn more. Obviously, you didn't learn everything in the first one. Okay. And you?
Yeah, like what my brother said.
You're lucky you didn't know my sister brought you there.
So, of course, the first time you don't know much, you're just getting a new perspective out of it. But after there is something really big that you really can learn out of it, like you said, personal development is one of the important things that you actually can tap from that.
Right.
So I think this seminar is actually good. It actually keeps motivating you on what to do next, and also probably your goals, what is it that you want to do. Yeah.
Okay, so it gives you a point to set goals from.
Yes.
Okay, alright. You?
Alright, I'm going again because
Okay. Yeah.
I want to hear this guy's story and see what inspired him. So maybe I'll get inspired as well. And also because it's a lot of fun. You get a lot of information, a lot of knowledge, and you don't just use it for this business, you apply it everywhere else.
Okay, alright, thank you. So, you learn something from this that you don't just apply in the business, you apply it elsewhere. So very interesting as well. You're saying that it also helps you set goals. And sometimes, 2014, we've done the New Year, we've done the Chinese New Year, so, lots of opportunities. And 2014, right, to set goals. If not for this business, sometimes we do that for our personal life. You're lucky if you do that with work. And then now there's an opportunity to set goals. And we need this benchmark as well. So I just want to share, like for me, like the first time I went for my first leadership seminar, and who can not forget their first leadership seminar for those who've been there, right? And it's just, who can? I mean, it's like everybody should raise their hand because it's always like the first one, right? And it's like, wow. And subsequently, when you go for the others, you take something as well with each one. And I'll just share with you what I have learned over the years going for these leadership seminars, how I have improved personally, I feel, over the years as well. And just a couple of things as well. And I wanted to show you the first. I'm not going to ask who hasn't registered for a leadership seminar because really we should be. And at this point, if you're here at this function, you need to register for a leadership seminar because of all the things that people have talked about. What do you want for your life? What do you want monetarily, in terms of monetary gains, right? What do you want from that? And also, at this point, you'll be looking at how can I bring at least 3 people? At least, right? If you haven't brought anybody with you, my biggest regret was my first leadership seminar. I did not come with more people, right? That was my biggest regret. And it's like, yeah, I wish I knew. I'll tell you that. That's what you're going to say when you come for a leadership seminar and you just, I know you're trying to figure it out, but you're going to say, yeah, I wish I brought more people with me. Trust you me. Those who are coming for the first time, don't come alone. Until for the next 2 weeks, look at how you can bring more people with you. Okay. Right, why I keep coming, right? I think I've grown in my thinking, right? I've grown in my thinking, and this is, when I say I've grown in my thinking, it's your circle of friends. When you look at your circle of friends right now, what kind of finances are they're in, okay? Because a lot of times when we look at the friends that we have and their opinions that matter so much to you, what kind of financial status are they in, right? And I'm just going to talk from the money perspective as well, because how they think is also how much they earn. Where do they live, right? And where do they live? The kind of jobs they have, right? What kind of people are they? When you're seeking advice, when you're getting advice from your, the people that care for you so much, what kind of income are they in? Here at a leadership seminar, you're in the company of at least what we call millionaires. Their thinking is very different, and a lot of times you hear of all these networking groups and all that, and they want to be part of a bigger group of people who are in business, in your conventional business. They want to be associated, they want to be mentored by these people, they want to listen to these people, right? We talk about if you had an opportunity to listen to Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, you want to listen to these people because you want to understand their thinking, right? Just that whole idea. I love talking to people who are in business, whether in this business or not, just what goes into their thinking, right? Because that will also change how you think. And after coming for a leadership seminar, your mind will explode. And it continues to explode because the kind of thinking or the kind of growth that they've gone through, you can also learn from that. So I really ask yourself, how often or when are you in the company of millionaires? So, and how do they think, right? Because that's very important as well, right? So I just want to talk from that money perspective. What to me I really appreciate is what kind of values, right? That's more important. Because there are also people who earn money, right? And you ask yourself how they earn their money, right? And we are all humans, okay? People do make mistakes, even in this business. Of course they do. But what is the kind of values that they preach about, right? Because you have also organizations that also do this, and they don't preach the same kind of thing. So, other than your religious organization, right? Does your workplace preach the values that are right, right? That are right. And when the people that you're associated with, generally, they say these values, the mission statement, the board and everything, right? Do they live it? Right? Do they live it? Okay? And generally what I really love about it is the values that Jim and Nancy Dornan have given us. Just that kind of thing, when he passed away, what was the legacy? What was the legacy he left when he passed away? And that's the testimony of the values. Now, even Amway itself as well. I was just thinking about this, right? In your workplace, okay, so what do we learn with Network 21? What do we learn with Amway? Talks a lot about integrity, right? I want to bring my son as soon as possible to come to these leadership seminars. Why? To get his thinking different. Right? So outside the religious group, where else is he going to get his teaching from? Right? So I like about integrity. You look at the board. the Amway board. It talks about family, right? It talks about hope. It talks about reward. It talks about freedom, right? And sometimes you just look at it and you think, okay, when you say it, do they say it and they preach it? Do they follow it? Right? And these are the people to me, that was very important. Not just money, the values, right? And this is the environment that I want to be in. So the right thinking, right, in terms of money, but also the right way of getting money lah. Because like I said, many ways of getting money. Okay, the other thing for me is the skills. Imagine you're a student right now, when you just year 1 at university. By when you graduate, when you go out to work, you will be so different from everyone else applying for work. I tell you, the ability to handle interviews, the ability to your posture, your emotional intelligence that you learn from this business is amazing. In terms of what I'm doing right now, I tell Jasmine this all the time. And I said, you know, because my line of work, I do a lot of interviews. I said, I learned it from this business. Seriously. Why? Okay. The ability to communicate, right? How? Show the plan. Launch party, right? Nobody turns up. How do you behave? How do you use your posture? Stay cool. That's what you learn it from. You know what I mean? This whole idea of, composure and all that from this business, right? And it's over the years that I've been able to do that, and to communicate that, and to also know when to shut up. This business is to listen, right? And when I've had this, when I have interviews with people always tell me, Frida, you're able to engage with me, you're able to listen to me, right? And this is off air after we just talked about it, and I'm thinking, yeah, from Amway. Because seriously, when you show this idea to someone, yes, you show this idea to someone, but when you sit down with them, what's your dream? When you talk to someone, what's your dream? And you stop and listen to what their dream is, and you are trying to find a point of connection as you're showing this idea of how this business can help them achieve their dreams. You have to stop and listen. Now, I know you want to show the plan, right? But you have to get to that point of community, and that took time to learn as well. Okay, my personality is choleric, sanguine, so you want to, get to the point, sign up now. But over the years, you learn to. and then later on it really becomes real. Later on, first you're like, sipitup.com, then later on you're like, okay, how do I connect with you, right? How do you learn to connect with you? And I say, it applies to my job, but again, these are the things I've learned from trying to plan. The unglamorous stuff when no one's watching, when no one's listening, right? Just you and the prospect. And of course, you got your upline to help you, But this is where you learn it from the gutter. Okay. You learn EQ, You learn EQ as you build this business. When you come to this business, people they come in as volunteers, Everybody comes in as volunteers. And how do you keep the people in the business? You learn it from the CDs, you learn it from the books, you've got your uplines help. But that's EQ. Real test of EQ, test it here. Test it here, and you'll find that it applies everywhere else, right? And so you learn that from this business if you want to learn it. If you want to listen to a CD, and if you want to apply the principles, that's where you learn it. Because you've heard enough, like how even the likes of Mitch and Deirdre Sala in the early days, all the soft stuff. They don't want to see Dawn and stuff. And then later on they realize that is so important of how the team stays together. Okay, so you learn to engage with people, right, in this business. Now, okay. So I've gone over the years, that whenever you at the end of the year, thereabouts, about October, November, maybe even before September, even before the last leadership seminar, the first thing I do is I find out from Level 21, hey, next year's leadership seminar when? I need to plan. Even before work, I need to plan. I've never missed a single leadership seminar. I've never missed it. You can plan your wedding around it. You can plan your birth around it. Seriously, you can. Seriously, some people have accidents. So you can definitely plan your wedding around it. Definitely, yeah. And so it is, and everything else falls after that. Now I have to say, like when I went for when you're sharing this idea and trying to get people to come to a leadership seminar, don't be so quick to say, oh, I can't make it. Talk a little bit more, find out a bit more. Is it all 3 days you cannot make it. Do you know it's only Friday in the evening, Saturday in the evening? You know, my first leadership seminar, I missed the first session, but I went for the second and third session. Changed my mind, changed my life, you know. Some people just go for one, also change their life. So when you say come to leadership seminar, oh, I can't make it, don't be so quick to say, can't make it. When? Can you just make it for this time, for that time? Even, I tell you, definitely from 2 out of 3 sessions, it changed my life, right? So get them, it really is mind-blowing and it will change your life, right? So you can plan, so like even right now, you know when when your next leadership seminar is, the next to the end of the year. Don't know? Find out now. Okay? Find out now. So you can plan your life around it. Okay? So even if it's 2 or 3 sessions, right? That's how you get people into the function. And really, 200 ringgit, 210 or whatever. Where else are you going to get functions or seminars at this price? I tell you, I've been to a lot of functions. Sometimes I get them for free as well. Nothing less than 200, that's for sure. Over 3 days, nothing. There's nothing out there. And you go to functions. Yes, you know, I have that. I like to learn, so I'm okay. I've done it, but none has been as life-changing as this. A lot of times you go to seminars and all that, you are motivated. Okay, obviously you go to seminars to get motivated, and some people are very self-motivated. I am that sort of person, but humanly, it's very difficult to be self-motivated, right? Now, to go for these seminars, to be self-motivated, and then 2 days later it's over. And a lot of times I'm motivated, I don't know what to do, right? Here is one seminar, you get motivated, and you know what to do, right? I remember, so that was the the beauty about it. I remember when I didn't want to, as usual, like all of you don't want to come for the leadership seminar. And I remember Jasmine said to me, together with DJ, he said, well, Frida, you know, if you like what you see from this leadership seminar, let's talk after the leadership seminar. If you don't like what you see, Monday you go back to work. So that's true. Right? Monday I go back to work, like, I mean, what's there to lose? You know, when you put it in that perspective, yeah, okay, I'll go. So, you know, Monday is back to your humdrum life or change your life, right? So that's just some of the lines that she used with me. Okay, now coming for this leadership seminar, whether you build this business up, it's actually quite irrelevant. Although you will be motivated to, you know, to build this business. Because why do I keep coming back? Like I said, for all those things that I've gotten, you know, and you will find that as well. And nobody becomes diamond with one leadership seminar, because your thinking changed, right? Your growing change, and you're at different stages in your life, right? But come for the leadership seminar, because I'm just talking to people who haven't decided to register for the leadership seminar. Come for this leadership seminar. A lot of people, coming to a leadership seminar means I'm going to give my life. No. You don't have to give your life. You don't have to change your life. You don't have to quit your job. Come and research it. You know, and I don't know why people try to research it elsewhere when there's something right in front of you. So research it at a leadership seminar. This for those people who are one or two, couple of you here who are undecided about coming to a leadership seminar. So whether you want to build this business or not, this leadership seminar is going to change your life now. Okay. And get motivated. Okay, there are some CDs here, the Why Weekend CDs. You know, you can have a listen to them. For those who don't, you're building the business already. Make sure you get hold of the CD that you can pass to people who are undecided about coming for the weekend seminar. So go for that. Okay, and as I was saying, for those who are coming for the first time, second time, whatever, you're looking at bringing more people with you. I think it's more interesting for those people who are coming for the first time to bring people with you. That is, it's very, you'll be so grateful you did, that you brought more people with you. Don't come alone. Seriously, don't come alone. I know those who are coming for the second time, you really have a goal to bring more people with you, so definitely go for that. So, like I said, not too much. Life, it is a life-altering experience, okay, and it can change your life. It has changed my life, and I am so grateful for this business. I'm so grateful for the leadership seminar, the training it's given me, the learning it's given me. Of course, I put it to practice, right? And you know, so, and at the same time also, just, you know, you want help with moving your tickets and all that, definitely work with your team with you. That's very important. Do not try this alone. You know, if you're new, get the help from your team. I know I definitely got the help from my upline, right? And again, Tony Henderson, amazing story, right? How they built this business, how because of this business they're able to raise their child who's got learning disability, and I'm so excited to see him. I nearly saw him in JB, then my mom broke her arm in the morning, so I had to be in the hospital with her. But I went for the KL Leadership Seminar, so I'm very excited to finally see him. So with that, why the Leadership Seminar? If you haven't registered for the Leadership Seminar, do so. It's a joke if you don't turn up. And for those who are coming for the first time, definitely don't come alone. Yeah. So thank you.